On the last UFC card that went down, we had Nathan Fletcher as the lock of the night play, but unfortunately, a fight day illness pulled him out of the card, and we ended up having to take a push there. But there were other lock of the night plays that ended up going down with the regional events that we had, and that now brings our yearly record to 62-30 for a plus 16.24 unit profit and a 3% ROI. Again, still not close to the goal that I want to be at, but at least we're firmly in the profit once again, or have been over the last couple of weeks now. Let's just see if we can keep it in that place. Yeah, just a quick plug for the MMA LOTN Patreon page. That's where you'll be able to find which official lock of the night play I actually went with. In this video, I'll be giving you the 3 candidates. Not saying that I'm betting on all 3 of them, but only one of them can be the official lock of the night play, and the people on the lock of the night Patreon page already know who it is. They will also have access to the regional breakdowns that are going down this weekend, with the OKTAGON 60 and Cage Warriors, I believe 176, going down on Saturday morning. It will serve as an appetizer for the Bellator and UFC cards going down later that evening. If you want access to written breakdowns for those and official plays, the Lock of the Night Patreon page is where you'll be able to find that information. Don't worry, I will be dropping a Bellator breakdown video for you guys by Thursday evening, so keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, without further ado, let's get right into the 3 Lock of the Night candidates that I have for UFC Vegas 97. The first of which is going to be the second fight of the night, with Andre Petros coming in at minus 270. He goes up against Buka, who in my opinion is on the lower end of the middleweight division. He is a little bit of a bully in terms of the physicality that he brings to the table. He has a bit of a wrestling background, but I do think that Petros is the overall better grappler here, specifically with the BJJ and the black belt that Petros holds. I think we'll see his strength come into play here as well, as he goes out there and out grapples Buka and potentially finds a submission within 2 rounds. Both these guys have concerns in the cardio round, but I think Petrosky's comfortability in the MMA cage is going to pay off for him here, especially with how dangerous he is once he gets fights to the ground. It might be a little bit close early with both guys jockeying for position, but I ultimately think Petrosky will be able to come out on top, and he probably gets it done by submission. The second dog or lock of the night candidate is going to be Natalia Silva, coming in at minus 300, going up against the former strawweight champion and former flyweight contender Jessa Andrade. Natalia Silva has the perfect style to cause Andrade problems. Perpetual lateral movement, good straight shots down the pipe with speed, and I think that should be able to get Andrade to walk into a bunch of big shots here, which could translate to a potential knockout victory for Natalia Silva. But I think even just taking the chalk on here on minus 300, again, some people would scoff at that. Some people would be hesitant considering the experience that Andrade brings to the table. But to me, it's more so the stylistic clash here that I think is heavily in favor of Silva. Even if Andrade looks to take this to the ground, Silva is very active off of her back, and she could either pull off a submission or look for get-up opportunities and then get back to the striking round, where she should have enough of an advantage with her movement and speed, and I think that will cause Andrade a ton of problems. The third and final lock of the night play is going to be Shawn Brady, coming in at minus 175 as he goes up against former title challenger Gilbert Burns. Similar to the co-main event, this could be a passing of the torch type matchup, with Shawn Brady coming in with an impeccable 16-1 record, and his only loss coming to current champion Belal Muhammad. Shawn Brady is a high-level BJJ black belt, and we see once he gets fights to the ground, he's very difficult to deal with because of his size and his strength and crushing top position. Gilbert Burns is obviously a very good BJJ black belt as well, but at 38 years old, I really feel like he's starting to come onto the decline of his career. And to be honest, I felt he's been kind of overrated throughout his career. He's had some weird matchups go his way, good stylistic clashes that he was able to get his hand raised in, but when he finally faces legitimate adversity, that's where he ends up coming up short, and I think that's what he'll face this weekend against Brady. There is cause for concern for potential cardio issues, as we saw in the Belal Muhammad fight, but I think that was more so to do with Muhammad's ability to keep a high pace, and I think in this matchup, Brady's grappling will likely allow him to dictate the pace in this matchup, break down Gilbert Burns, and potentially find a finish in the third or fourth round. So give me Shawn Brady as the third and final lock of the night candidate. Again, I only go with one of these as the official lock of the night play. And the people on my Lock of the Night Patreon page already know who that is. If you want access to that, check the link in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later today for my top 3 Dog of the Night candidates, which we got to get back on track. We'll see you guys then.